first beast we're going to look at is a unicorn. Have you ever wondered what the best way is to catch a unicorn? No other hunter is able to catch them or catch up with them or kill them. And the symbolic meaning of the unicorn really is deeply tied to the concept of purity. Here it's got its horn and it has a tiny little beard as well. They're often quite gruesome because they'll be impaled with a spear. Unicorns were impossible to catch.
Came in the game, made a lane, and I rode that. Stain in the brain, I don't ever wanna go back. Things insane, cause it changed with the flows at. Pain made the game sound swollen, I showed that. Looking for a better way to get up out my head today. Stuck in the house and I wanna go outside and play. Wishing for a better day, praying that I meditate. Sending that I levitate, plus you ain't gonna take. Unicorn try, you will never catch me. I'm more like porn while you rated RG. But you already see, dub I to the Z. Ain't playing in the game, I slain to be. I am on another plane, you ain't never gonna tame. Doesn't even have a name, know that you will never tame the lion with the dreaded mane. Fire like a British flame, mixed with the lead and the octane bang.
Welcome to the show. So, I was sitting here thinking, I've got folders and folders full of music that I've never played for anyone, or the people I've played it for have seen the growth, they've seen me over the years doing things, and there's just so much music that's never seen the light of day. So I wanted to play for y'all like one of the first beats I ever made when I started making beats with Acid Pro 2.0. Oddly enough, the beat is named 1 because I'm clever. I was an EDM producer before my time. And it's really simple. It's only like 4 or 5 tracks. I could see it in the club and people just doing that thing, that shuffle. It's so happy, right? I was like, I want to make a hip hop beat, but every time I'd start to try to put together a hip-hop beat, I forget how they have to be simple so that people can rhyme over them. And recently, I got some feedback from, was it Marv? Professor Marv and, oh God, help me here. There was 2 professors that taught us about beat making. It was like a beat challenge at Pendulum Sound. Let me find, I got the names. But anyway, they told me my stuff sounds like it's ready for music scores and video games and like placement ready. So that gave me hope because I've got a ton of stuff that I can release that's never seen the light of day, and everything old becomes new. And so like this stuff can work. Who was it? Marv1 and Quest McCody told me that my beats sounded like stuff that could be in movies and video games. So, well, that's enough of that repetitive. I started using loops when I first started making beats. I'll play for you the second one I ever made. Actually, I'll play for you the first 7. This was the second. It's a little more vibe that I could rap to, but like, I didn't really think about build-ups and easing into it. It was just like, everything all at once, and then we'll take some things away. Just wanted you to feel it, you know? All right, that one's fun. So then this is the third. It only took me 3 tries to get something you could rap to. Did I ever rap to this? I don't think I ever rapped to this. I can't rap to my beats. I don't know what it is. I just can't rap to my beats. I want to, from the bottom of my heart. But, so anyway, coming back around. So they told me that my beats sound like they could be placed in movies, scores, or video games, or like placements for commercials and stuff. But they couldn't rap to them because I put so much over them that there's no room for people. And so it's finally hit me why I can't write to my beats, because I make beats for movies and video games and commercials because I love jingles. I love things that'll get stuck in your head. I'm sure at least one of these beats is gonna get stuck in your head. And then the fourth beat I made, where is it? Well, I've got 1, 2, 3, 5, and 7. So obviously 4 was good enough to name, and so was 6. So we'll play the 5th. What was number? I feel like I know what number 4 was. This one was fun too, though. Let's see. So I feel like this was number 4, and I was on the phone with my friend Desiree and trying to figure out what to name this beat as I was making it, and she's like, man, that's really good. I like that one. And I thought, well, since she likes it, I'm gonna name it after her. So I named it Desiree. And then that's kind of the naming convention I took for all of my beats. So all of my beats either relate to what I'm doing at the moment, what I'm feeling, what I just went through, something someone had just said, something that crossed my mind, something I had just done that inspired it. But my beats come from my heart, literally. My heart, my mind, my soul. I love this one because I kind of layered it and put like a piece here, a piece there, then combined a piece here and there. And it builds up for like a minute before it all comes in together, and then it's this beautiful symphony. Like right here, it's like... It's got that Asian Indian feel to it. A lot of my beats took on that kind of Middle Eastern vibe, because I don't know, I just liked it. I didn't care if it wasn't popular. I liked it, and now I feel like that's starting to become a thing. So then, let's see, the 7th one. These were all done on Acid Pro 2.0. I think I made these all between 98 and 2000 on a Windows 98 computer that had the mic in the monitor. Any of my artists that's recorded with me from the beginning remembers that I had pipe fasteners and pantyhose wrapped back and forth over these pipe fasteners so it would sit over the monitor and be our pop filter. It worked though, because before that we used to catch a lot of let's see. Then I made this beat. My kids had this little toy, and it was like the little phone, and you'd press it and it would sing the ABCs, and then you'd press N and it was like, oh man, my timing's off, but it would say bye-bye, bye-bye. It's in here. There it is. Another Asian feeling one. It's called Chinatown. Oh, this reminds me. So a lot of my beats, I did actually rap to them. My rapping was horrible because it sounded like I was reading, and like not in a good way, reading ahead, like reading so I can rap good, like actually reading. And trying to land all of the rhymes, and so I was way off beat. But I made this album called Me, Myself, and I Scream as my senior project in school, and it was so vulgar, so out there, so weird. They liked it, but I was just like so ashamed because I had better stuff. But I felt like I put it together just so I can pass my senior project and graduate, which I barely graduated. No, this isn't as Chinese as, is it this one? This one's called Come and Take a Trip With Me. Maybe you can guess what I used to do back then. It's very slow. I guess I could rap to it. Maybe double time. I don't know if I had. Hey, one of my favorites. I think this might have been number 6. It's called Sometimes I Lose My Mind. It is like one of my favorites. Like the freshest beat I had made back then since Desiree. Because this bass line is just ridiculous. Do you feel like you're following someone with ADHD showing you all their toys? Because that's what you're doing right now. And then I had like my earliest attempt at sampling. I sampled the OJs, but I don't know how well it went. So there's the Backstabbers. I didn't really add any drums to it or anything. I just sampled the part that had drums and then put the part where they're singing over it and looped this. You know who did this one better though? What's her name? Oh, I forgot. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I don't remember what the words are. I'm looking it up. OJ's Backstabbers sampled in. You gotta love Angie Stone's I Wish I Didn't Miss You. I think she did it better. Na 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 na. All right. So then let's see. I like this one. It was like kind of out there, but still there. I've been thinking about going back through these beats and finding that one thing. My wife said all of my beats have this one thing that just doesn't belong. Like, one of these things just doesn't belong here. And like, I just been thinking about going back through and removing that one thing and like making them something that I can work with, or leaving that one thing and submitting them for movie scores. You should probably leave in the comments what you think I should do. Not that I need approval or validation, but it's nice to have someone else like help me to, you know, get some clarity. I like this one. This is one of my favorites. It's called Treat You Like a Fool. I wish I could really remember like why I named these, but this is like almost 30 years ago. Holy cow. Yeah, it's almost 25 years ago. Wow. Yeah, so this is what procrastination does. It lets you sit on really cool stuff for a really long time, and then you let fear and imposter syndrome win, and you don't release anything. Don't do that. Do something. Anything. Just don't sit on a bunch of good shit. There was one called Underground. I feel like this is the one that sounds like the jungle. Is it? No. Yes, it is. Sounds like I'm in Wakanda, but like the funky version. And I think this was only like 2 or 3 tracks. It's so funky, right? Okay. And this one, I played it for my mom and she actually liked it. And it was the first time my mom ever said she liked some of my music. So I was really proud of this one. It's called Untitled. Because I was speechless. Mom never said she liked anything. Oh, it builds. Swing, a little funk to it. I love it. I guess for the next video, I should like do a screen share of like the actual file so you can see the breakdown of how I made it and like go through what I did and what my thought process was. But I just figured I had to put something out there, anything, anything. I'm tired of sitting on all this stuff and not sharing it with the world. All right, so this one is called Rain. I'm gonna assume that it was raining, or I could hear the little rain in the background. And I can already tell like what's the one thing I need to remove here. Well, probably two. Because it's about to change and it's gonna be like, wait, what? Like it's so much better without this little intro part. Yeah, this is where it gets good. I actually did rap to this one. I don't remember what I rapped. I don't know. Okay, and this next one is called Reality. Huh, I forgot about this one. It's all over the damn place. Everything was all over the place. It was like ADHD, unmedicated child with a studio doing whatever the hell he wanted. I want you to laugh with me though, because the next video I'm going to show you like some of the newest things I've done so you can see the contrast, the growth, how far I've come from when I first started. I mean, when I started, I was still pretty good, but so much better. And then this one is called Scarred, but it looks like it was supposed to be scared. I just didn't know how to spell back then. Yeah, it's supposed to be scared. It sounds scary. And maybe it is scarred. See, like that whole intro can go, and it could just be like a build-up of that atmosphere and then come into the beat. And that funk can go away for a minute. Like I can just see it now after learning some of these things at Pendulum Sound and Pendulum Ink. Like, awareness is huge. I don't think we realize it, but a lot of the times, awareness and accountability are the only things we pay for. We pay for awareness when we go to school, and once we're aware, we got to do something different or else it's uncomfortable. And accountability is what you pay for when you get a life coach, a trainer, a counselor, a pastor. Like, they're just holding you accountable. They're holding your feet to the fire so you actually do things that you, or like do what you said you were gonna do. Let's see. Got one called EV1. I'm afraid to open it, but I feel like it was like a En Vogue sample that I flipped. Whatever flipping a sample was back then. Flipping a sample for me back then was finding enough of the beat at the end to loop it so that I can rap over it. So let's see if that's what that was. Ha! Yes. This whole En Vogue album was wild. I feel like it was what was it called? Was it Masterpiece? And like my looping sucked back then, so you can Masterpiece Theater. What was this one? I think this one was called Beat of Love. I'm better at looping now. I could probably go back and fix this now. Alright, so this next one is called Futuristic Funk. Oh, I like that. apparently I rendered it with I had some software that was bootlegged at the time, so when I rendered the save, it put these little beeps in there. So those little that sound like dial-up tones. That's because I was bootlegging my software. I have one called Anthony. I guess I made it with my son in my lap. Let's see, what was that one?
Okay, y'all realize this is just
Oh
a song.
no. Nope, we're not doing that. Nope. Nope. Absolutely not. All right, moving on. Fat beat. P-H-A-T beat. Fat beat. This one was fat. Probably use this. All right, so the next two are Ride With Me and Riding With Me. I wonder what the difference is. So this is Ride With Me. Ride With Me. Ooh, why does that sound like Busta? Yeah, it's like, this is serious. We could make you delirious. Da-da-da-da-da. I forgot. That is. Okay. Ride with me. Ride the beat with me like Busta. All right. Let's see what riding with me is. Okay. I guess riding with me is a crazy experience because I feel a little crazy listening to this. It's all over the place. Oh, there we go. Well, I guess we found that one thing that doesn't belong. All right. Enough. So my friend Tay had made this beat, and this is what initially prompted me to go and beg my mom to buy the software. But he made this beat, and I was like, bro, you made that? How? And so when I got the software and I saw the loops that came with it, I was like, ah. So it was only 4 tracks, but it was like the coolest beat I'd ever heard. So then I remade it, and I got it. It was like so mysterious. But then when the beat dropped, it was like, ah. It was so fat. Especially like for like late 90s, early 2000s. All right, so the next one is Take Me Away. Oh, I love this one. All right, I'm gonna do one more, then I'm gonna end this video because we're going on 25 minutes. But I thank you for sticking with me through this. I pray that you like, share, comment, and give me suggestions. Like, what do you want to see me do in my studio? I want to bring you on this journey with me because I need you to hold me accountable. I need you to give me awareness so that I can grow. So we can grow together. Don't you want to grow with the Wiz? I want to grow with you. So like, comment, share, Give me your feedback. What was your favorite? What was your favorite? If you can write it down as you're going through here, or go back through and listen again. Like, what was your favorite? What would you like to see me rap to? What would you like to rap to or sing to? Could you think of what instrument needs to come out? Like, let's work together. If you want to come, if you're in the DFW area, or you want to travel here and you want to do some time in this lovely studio of mine, just hit me up. Let's work. All right, so one last beat, and you know how I like to end things. We're gonna go with Thank God, and I think I remember this one. It's like, it doesn't say Thank God, but I think it sounds like it says Thank God, so that's what came to mind when I named it, but it's like, it's a cool beat. So I'm gonna go out on this one. I'm gonna thank you for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next one where I actually like show you, put in the comments which one you want to see me break down, and I will open that one in the next video and break it down for you. And maybe we'll do it live and you can help me remake it. That sounds like a plan. So here we go. Thank God. And on that note, music is therapy. It's time to heal. Oh, it gets better. Here we go. Thank God. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching.